from the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Owings. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Owings now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And that one right down Main Street. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
And let's take a look at Ender. His game is speed, covers a ton of ground, great arm in the outfield, ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Career line against Greinke, an impressive 4 for 7. Way in front of a great slider that time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Stepping up now, Nick Markakis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. So coming to the plate, Johan Camargo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. So stepping in, Danny Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. So striding in, Zach Greinke. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First offering on its way.
Yep.
Leaves a slider right over the middle.
One strike.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Now at the plate, Jarrod Dyson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes.
One ball. No
One
strike.
out, nobody on. To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Two out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down. Mike Foltynewicz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with two strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, two strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. High and deep down the left field line. Dyson on the move. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Mike Foltynewicz, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And they start him out away with a cold strike. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's gone 6 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pollock, 30 years of age, he was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. A.J. Pollock is retired to kick off the inning. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
run, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Tyler Flowers. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking back, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Lying to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Danny Santana. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ball will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Markakis, the runner at third. Camargo on second. Santana on at first with nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Braves are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is.